I'm the Rascal. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about my tattoos. I'm sure if you've seen any of the other videos so far, once in a while I might get a glimpse of them. I just want to talk a little bit more about them. So my first tattoo that I ever got is the umbrella tattoo from Resident Evil, as seen here. I'm a zombie nut. I like anything that has to do with zombies. Walking Dead, one of my favorite shows. Land of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Flight of the Living Dead, you name it, I probably own it or have seen it. Just one of my favorite genres. My second tattoo was Squall from Final Fantasy VIII. As seen here. He's one of my favorite game characters of all time. I just loved his attitude. If you played through the game, he had kind of undertone demeanor, like he didn't really respect authority sometimes, or he was also very quiet and kind of to himself for the most part, which kind of, in my earlier days, reflected my attitude and my demeanor. So that's why I had to get a tattoo of him. My next tattoo was Stewie from Family Guy. A little hard to see there. I don't have any good pictures of it right now, so but it is a 2-in-1, as you can see. It's got Stewie face, but it's wearing a suit. That's because I combined Stewie and Scarface, which is two of my favorite things, you know, TV show and movie, as well as it's a good conversation starter. You know, I'd be at a restaurant or something, waiter be like, "Hey, I like your Stewie tattoo," blah blah blah, and it's like, all right, cool. Or, you know, just be out and about and say, "Hey, it's Stewie." You know, it's kind of one of those good icebreakers sometimes. My next one was Butters from South Park. One of my favorite characters from one of my favorite shows. He has a lot of similarities to me when I was growing up. I wasn't always the most outspoken person. I was kind of timid at times, but I grew out of my shell. So, my next one, as you probably saw with me screwing around and trying to show that tattoo of Stewie, is the classic drama tattoo, but it's a mixture of the Crow and the mask from V for Vendetta. Some people might recognize it as the mask that Anonymous has been used, or has used on occasions, or I don't know if it's their trademark or their symbol, but that's what I use it for. It's freedom and love. My sixth tattoo is very deep to me. It's the Paul Walker tribute tattoo. Remember the Buster? Me and my brother grew up watching, you know, Fast and the Furious, obviously. But he was just a really good person, and if you don't know that much about him, look it up a little bit. Yeah, I have a hard time watching any of the movies now because of his loss. When me and my brother were growing up, he was literally like a part of the family that we've never known. That's how deep we were connected with this guy. I literally cried. This is the first time I really cried for somebody that did not be a part of my family, but then passed away and actually meant something in my life. Other than animals, of course. I lost, you know, a dog and a cat here and there, but as a person. The seventh tattoo, I won't be able to, well, I'll show a picture. It is a continuation of the Paul Walker tattoo, but it was a dedication for me and my brother as a brotherly bond. It's the quote from Fast 7 when Dom is driving away. Whether you're a quarter mile away or halfway across the world, you'll always be my brother. You know, it's deep in meaning for both of us. We stand by it. I'll be there for him until the day I die. And then my final tattoo so far, because I plan on getting a shitload more, probably going to be covered up eventually, is my Philadelphia Eagles tattoo, which I am an Eagles fan, but I have more than just fandom behind that, and that would be left for another video. If you have any questions for me, throw them down in the comments down below. I am the Rascal, and I will see you in the next video.